Hello everyone, in this video I will be showing how you can add a store locator widget to your Shopify store in a few simple and quick steps. So you can see here, this is a store locator widget that was created by WP Maps. So let's see how you can add the same store locator to your Shopify store. Let's head over to Shopify. And search for WP Maps in the App Store. So WP Maps is a very useful tool that allows you to add a store locator and a product locator to your Shopify store. It is especially useful for Shopify store owners with physical locations such as stores, warehouses, pickup points, and so on. So let's go ahead and install WP Maps. Click on the install button. Click on install again. And the WP Maps app has been installed on our Shopify store. Now we can use this to create the store locator widget. So let's get started. If you head over to the Get Started tab, you will see here there are a series of steps that you need to follow to create the store locator widget, which we can then later add to our Shopify store. So let's begin. Firstly, you'll need to add store locations, and you can do that by clicking on the import locations button here and uploading a CSV file, or you can add the stores one by one by clicking on add locations. And once you're here, let's give the store a name. Let's call it store A1 for example. Select a marker for the store, scroll down, select a country, and let's go with Dallas for the city, and then click on save once you're ready. And the store has been successfully saved, and that's the end of step number 1. Let's head back to the Get Started tab and proceed with step number 2. Now if you want to make a product locator, you'll need to add products first, and you can add them by uploading a CSV file or by adding them one by one by clicking on add products. And that's all you need to know for step number 2. Let's proceed to step number 3, which is adding the API key. So click on paste API key. Head over to the API keys tab. If you're using Google Maps, paste the Google Maps API key over here and then click on save API keys, and it will be saved. Similarly, you can also use Mapbox if you want. And that's the end of step number 3. Let's go back to the Get Started tab and begin step number 4, which is where we create the actual store locator widget. So click on install. You can preview the widget before you create it by using this section over here. And once you're ready, click on install widget. Let's select the map for our widget. Let's go with Google Maps. And these other options you can select as per your requirement. Click on next. Over here we can select a template for the store locator, and in the layout section, if we are creating just a store locator, we will simply select store locator option over here. Otherwise, if you're creating a product locator, then you can select the other 2 options over here. Once that is done, scroll down, click on next, add filters if you like. Let's give the build a name such as where to find us for example, and let's click on publish, and the build has been published. You can access it by clicking on this link here to see how the store locator looks like, and here it is. Now let's see how you can add this same store locator to another page on your Shopify store. Let's go over to Shopify, go to themes, click on Customize. Now let's add the store locator widget to the cart page, for example. Once you're here, click on Add Section, go to Apps, and select the WP Maps widget. Now before the widget is added, we need to add the build ID and the client ID. So you can get these directly from WP Maps by clicking on the Manage App link here. Once you're on WP Maps, scroll down to the Widgets tab and copy the build ID and add it back to Shopify. Next, we need the client ID. Go back to WP Maps and you need to head to the Super Admin tab here. Then go to the Access Token sub-tab and copy the client ID and add it to Shopify. Then you need to enable the widget, and the store locator widget has been added to our cart page on Shopify, as you can see here. You can even search for the store name which we added. It was store A1, I believe, and there it is. Now you can try all of this for yourself by signing up for a free trial with WP Maps with no credit card required, and once the trial period is over, you can upgrade to a full version as well. Before we end this video, there's one more step I'd like to show you. You can also customize your store locator widget further by clicking on either of these two buttons here, from where you can then customize the design, color, or text of the widget. And that's all for this video. Thank you very much for watching and have a nice day.